All right, hi everybody, Dr. Aaron Nicholas here. Monday Morning Dentistry is my company, and we're trying to make doctors more efficient, both in what they're doing and the way their offices run. So today's little tip is going to be about getting that perfect room set up every time. If you're going to be efficient, you need to have the stuff that you're going to be using for a procedure up and out. That means not in drawers, not calling Becky down the hall to bring something into the room. You need to know that everything's there when you start, so you can cruise in, sit down, do your dentistry, do the thing you need to do, clean up, and you're out the door, okay? So the way that we do this in my office is that we actually have templates. So we have a template on the delivery, and if this is your delivery, then the template will say, hey, the cassette goes right here, and these items go here and here and here, and this goes over here and here and here, and this is the template we use for these 3 different procedures. So it's listed on the side exactly what we're doing. So that takes some effort to do, obviously. And the way we got there was we started with a checklist. So you have your checklist, and it has, this is your procedure, and then these are the items we need to have in the room in order to do this procedure. So before you ever roll in, your assistant has already gone through and she's checked every single thing on that checklist. It's like when you go and you take your flight across the country, the pilot pulls out a checklist every single time and makes sure that everything's ready before he gets up in the air. And he has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 hours in that plane knowing exactly what to do. He's done this gazillion times, but still he pulls out a checklist to make sure that's going to happen, okay? So we want to do the same thing with our offices. To go with the checklist, a lot of times what you can do is then have a picture. So you've got a picture of your perfect room setup, and you have the checklist. So not only are the things there, but they're in the right spots, because we all know that you can search for a good 2 or 3 minutes, I'm probably exaggerating, on that delivery to look for the mirror or the explorer or the bonding agent or the whatever that got set out there if it's not in the same spot every time. So you also, if you have more than one assistant, you're going to need to sit down, have an assistant meeting, and decide where you want things laid out. Get that laid out, put out the perfect setup, take a picture, write the checklist, okay? Now, every time before you walk in, the assistant has looked at the checklist, made sure it matches the picture, which can be laminated or put in a plastic sleeve, can be kept in every operatory. They're fairly inexpensive to do, okay? But then the Cadillac is to make an actual template. It gets printed out, it's the same size as the delivery, it gets laminated, okay? So that you can put it down, then everything that's supposed to go in for this procedure is on the checklist. It has a little box or a little circle or a little spot where it goes, and it says right on that spot what it is. So when you go and you fill up your template, what happens is, if you can see the words, you're missing something, and the words tell you what it is that you're missing. So real simple to go ahead and lay this out. Now, when I first did this with my assistants, they were not happy about it because they said, what do you think, we're dumb? And I said, no. You and I know that we retrain assistants about every 1.5 years, every 2 years. Someone's coming, someone's going. You got your core, but you got those other people. So this makes training assistants way easier. It's so much simpler because they can lay out the template and you're good to go. You don't have to have a ton of them, but you have them for each room. The templates are not inexpensive to make, but they are by far the most useful. So this is the way in my office that we get perfect room setups every time. If you have interest in templates, if you want to know where we got them made, if you want to know how we did it, shoot me an email, send us a message on the Monday Morning Dentistry website. We're happy to give you all the information that we have. And we probably down the road will be offering a service to actually design the template, turn it into a file so that you can take it to your printer and to get it laminated. Anyway, that's the tip for today. Good to see you here, and hope you'll come back and hear some more tips. Thanks. Goodbye.